We were originally supposed to start our morning at Mercado Sanjuan, but we got bamboozled by our Uber driver who convinced us that this was Mercado Sanjuan when in fact it was Mercado Juarez. Either way, it was a great market, but word of advice, always end where you're going to end when driving with an Uber. Mercados like these are primarily meat markets aside from the regular food vendors. So here Chloe's having some difficulty with the fresh meat smell. Ooh, fresh fruit. Looks good. Chloe, you don't want some fruit? We can't take a watermelon. We can take something smaller than a watermelon. All right, we got a good little batch of fruit here for about $1. Got some bananas, some apples. Let me tell you, let me take a bite of the carrot. That's good. Oh my God. All right, open it up, ma. Ábrelo. Whoa. Real gooder. ¿Está rica? So, mamá pidió 2 gorditas y una quesadilla. Yo me quedé pensando, oye, that's too much. Y dijo, ma, no, las gorditas van a estar chiquitas. That doesn't look small. And this is my huarache. We got way too much food today. Chorizo egg for the girls. Cleo put a dent in it, but we ain't gonna finish it. 2 quesadillas, that's one of them, and that's all we're gonna do with it. Honestly, we got way too much food at this place. We had 2 gorditas, a quesadilla, a huarache, a sope, chorizo and egg for the girls, coffees, drinks, juices, and it all came out to under $15. Whenever you get great food like this at a phenomenal price, make sure you leave a pretty good tip for the service. Chloe had jacked up her shoes the day before, jumping around in puddles at the Museo de Antropología. This shoe cleaner was right outside of the Mercado, so we took that opportunity to have her sit down and get her shoes taken care of. He did a great job. The shoes came out really good at the end, and he charged about $1. And as usual, if you like the service and you think the prices are pretty reasonable, which again, I think they're very, very reasonable, just leave a little bit extra because these people are definitely working hard every day. Here I am doing dad duties. We brought the little cart for Cleo, and I had the little backpack as a backup just in case. But after walking for miles and miles and many miles to come, Chloe obviously is saying, no, sister, it's my turn. Let me take a ride and you ride in back of dad for a while. And yes, I'm struggling with the Chloe and Cleo difference. They told me I would regret giving them names so similar. Oh well. So we're on our walk to Parque San Pedro. Got Cleo in tow back here. We ran into Parque Tolsona, or Tolsina, something like that. And it's bumping today. They got a bunch of vendors for mainly Hot Wheels stuff, but there's a lot of collectors here. And after a rough start, we finally made it to Mercado Sanjuan, the original destination for the morning. Yeah, so this mercado is known for having very exotic fruits, exotic foods. Today I want to try out some grasshoppers and maybe a scorpion. This mercado is known for weird foods. Are you going to have a grasshopper today?
No.
Chloe, what is that?
Turkey.
That's a turkey. Right by the turkey place, we passed the place that had all the little dried bugs. The first one here is a little worm. It's a little grasshopper. You want to try it?
I don't eat it.
I'm going to try a little bit. You want to try some? Look. It has a little basket. Oh! They fell. We're not going to eat the ones that fell. Want to try this one? Try about this one. This one's small. Come on. It's pretty good. After walking around the mercado for a little bit, we landed at La Sorpresa Cocina. They are famous for the exotic meats. They got crocodile, deer, armadillo, buffalo, Lion and tiger were the ones that I was not expecting on the menu, so you know I had to try those. Chloe, do you want to eat some lion with me? Yes, you want to try some lion? What about some crocodile?
I want to try.
For those of you interested in maybe coming and trying this place out, this is the other side of the menu. Now, some of this isn't that exotic. I've had deer before. I've had armadillo. I've had rabbit. Now, kid, I asked to clarify that because it did look a little bit strange. That just means cabrito. So we've had cabrito before. Cocodrilo. Esta era de cocodrilo, ¿verdad? Sí. Esta de león. Right.
What's that?
This is crocodile. Want to try it? Not yet? The lion one looks good. Crocodile, as far as taste, I'll give it maybe like a 6 out of 10. Well, I give it either an 9. Oh, the sauce is hot. But,
I told you no lion. No.
crocodile, not so much. I don't recommend the crocodile. Alright, I'm gonna take a little bite of the crocodile again. The crocodile's different because it's kind of slimy, but it's chewy too, like chicken. It's kind of a mix of like squid and chicken. If you're gonna go with something exotic over here, I would stick with like a harder meat. The lion will be good, buffalo will be good. Unless you're into slimy food. I'm not. One more piece of the lion right here. Look at that. It's good. Lion was good. There were various vendors of different types of cheeses here. So we got some Oaxaca cheese, goat cheese, queso fresco, you name it, they got it. And they paired along with some fresh bread también. So Kelsey wanted me to stop by, get her some bread. I asked for a small piece. They said we could only sell half of this bread, which was massive. So we bought a big piece of bread, big piece of cheese to enjoy. A ver, Chloe, what are you doing? What is this style called?
Ratatouille style. I like it.
That's good. One of the biggest benefits to walking everywhere when you're traveling is getting to stumble into very cool places. So here we stumbled into Chinatown, El Barrio Chino. As you can see, a lot of it does look very familiar. Here is a classic Chinese knockoff store. They have some Stanleys and Starbucks cups here in the corner that were selling for less than $10. It's very cool knowing that Mexico has a very similar history when it comes to Chinese immigrating here in search of better jobs, better opportunities, settling here, and then making this their home. We were super bummed to find out that the Palacio Nacional de Bellas Artes had been completely barricaded in anticipation of a feminist protest later that day. Actually, a lot of important structures were barricaded just to protect them from people trying to spray paint them or cause destruction during the protest. Mexico City is very popular for protests. When we came in the summer, there was a gay rights protest and a PETA protest the week that we were here. Freedom of speech is awesome. However, if you ask most Uber drivers in Mexico, they are not big fans of the protests. That's the Zocalo up ahead, Kelsey. Y hemos llegado al Zocalo. We're here, boy. Welcome to El Zocalo, the heart of Mexico City. This is where it all happens. Shows are hosted here. Life breathes here. This is home to the Palacio Nacional and the Catedral Metropolitana. It is built on top of an ancient Aztec temple known as El Templo Mayor. What do you think?
Demasiada gente.
There is. Those bells are going off, so I'm guessing it's church time. Another break. I can't handle power. Honestly, I want to go back to the hotel, take a long nap, and then wake up when it's ramen noodle time tonight. We promised Chloe Kids Museum. You think she'll remember if we don't take her? I don't want to take her anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired, Mama. We walked like at least 6 miles today, easy. So we spent about 30, 40 minutes here in the Zocalo already. Honestly, most of the time we've just been sitting down, people watching. When you make an itinerary, or when I make an itinerary at least, I always plan out a full day of what we're gonna do. We're gonna go inside the Palacio Nacional. We're gonna go for a tour inside the Catedral de Mexico. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, but with kids, it's gotta go slower. There's nothing bad about it. I love traveling with my girls, and I love that my girls are able to experience more than what's their day to day. Us to do this, but you know, you gotta travel a little bit slower. We spent about maybe 40, 50 minutes at a park, about an hour eating. That takes up time, man. So you got kids, just take it slow. Here we are at Papalote Museo de los Niños. This is perhaps Chloe's favorite place in Mexico City. She made us promise to bring her here when we told her about the trip. And so we did. This place, and I know I say this a lot, is massive. If you start at 10 in the morning when they open up and leave at 7 in the evening when they close up, you probably will not get to finish seeing everything there is to see here, especially considering that kids want to stay in areas they're having fun. If they like one zone, they will refuse to leave. Chloe's been a vet here. Chloe's played house here. Anything that your kid wants to be, they can be at this place, and they will find it at this place. I highly recommend it. It is, I think, a $9 ticket or $10, somewhere around there, but it's definitely worth it. For all 5 of us, I paid less than $40, and it was a fun day. Today we are at V Ramen here in Roma Norta. The girls wanted to try out some ramen noodles, so try it out. For Kelsey, you being the ramen expert, how do you like it?
That's good.
Is it bussin'?
Wish I had some salt.
Chloe, take a bite now, girl. Chloe's plate looks pretty bussin', man. I should have ordered the kids' meal. Amasi pidió el menú de los niños. ¿Te gustó más? ¿La sopa? ¿Quieres más sopa? Chloe, why did you steal my tea? That's my tea, Chloe. I didn't like it.